Hey guys, Adi here. Thought that I would share and walk you through one of my favorite, most easiest glamour magic spells, rituals that I like to do every once to twice a month. This particular spell is going to be great for enhancing beauty, confidence, self-love, and overall attraction of any kind that you're aiming for. So whether it is attracting something inner, like more self-confidence, more self-love, self-worth, or something that's more exterior, like attracting a lover, attracting more friends, getting somebody's attention, attracting money, attracting material things, you can literally use this spell for any type of attraction. So if that sounds like the bee's knees, stick around and join me while I conjure up some magic. The materials that you need in order to conduct this spell are: you need a glass bowl, distilled water to put inside of it. You're going to need a piece of paper and a colored pen of choice, whatever color resonates with you, some sweet, delicious honey, and one of these sheet masks. You can order like a pack of 100 on Amazon. That's where I got mine. But if you're not able to find these, or you're just really anxious to do it and you don't have the time to wait around for Amazon to deliver it to you, you can just take this elixir and just cleanse and massage your face with it. And even that can be even more powerful. So those are just the basic materials that you can use if you want to do the damn thing. But if you want to be extra like me and go the extra mile, I always like adding just extra. I like just being super extra. So what I'm also going to include in this elixir is a pinch of rose clay, just a pinch, because this sheet mask is going to be very hydrating. The honey is going to hydrate your skin, and that's the whole point of this whole sheet mask thing. And that's the whole point of what we're trying to do here. We're trying to just hydrate and plump up the skin and give it some extra vitamins and some self-care and love. So just a pinch of this rose clay. It's definitely going to help draw out impurities from the skin, but just a pinch. It's mostly for color magic here, to create a vibe, because that's the whole thing when you're doing ritual, when you're doing a spell. You want to invoke the magic that's already inside of you, okay? And also collaborate with all of the other entities here, which is the rose clay, the water, okay? I am going to be adding in some rose essential oil to this elixir. This isn't 100% rose essential oil. It does have extra flower oil extracts in it, but it smells amazing. It's very rosy, and just, you know, rose, it has amazing attraction properties in it, and it's been used for centuries in beauty rituals. So I'm mostly using it for the aromatherapy aspect, but it's also great that it has those magical properties to it too. So this is going in for the good smells of love and self-care and attraction. Lastly, I'm going to be adding in a pump of this organic rosehip seed oil. I am obsessed with this stuff. Like, I can't get enough of it. I love it. It's so good for your skin. It's packed with vitamin C. It's going to help hydrate and plump up and eliminate dryness, as well as help fading scars. It rejuvenates, it restores your skin cells. So go ahead and, if you can, get your hand on some of this, or you have it in, just put it in everything, basically. Like, it's so good. Now, before you start your spell, you want to set the vibe. You want to set the tone. You can put on some music, you can light some incense. I just lit some incense right now. And I love working with crystals, so I have my beautiful rose quartz here. I also have this beautiful Cellunite coaster that my bowl is sitting on top of, and it's also engraved with the seed of life. I love working with that symbol, so that goes on top of there. I have these fairy lights here just to kind of like invoke my, like, you know, magical self, and yeah, just set the tone. You know, I like to be extra with things. I always like, if I'm going to do something special and extra like this, I like to go all out and just, you know, set the tone, bring in my little friends here. So do whatever makes you feel comfortable and really get into the vibe. after you've set the tone and the vibe, you know, sometimes setting the tone and the vibe is like the most important thing of the spell. Like, things might not even flow or even like work out efficiently because the vibe wasn't set right. So really, you know, take your time with creating a space for yourself to conduct this spell. But once you've done that, go ahead and grab your piece of paper and your pen and center your thoughts around your intentions. You can, you know, if you want to attract more confidence, you can write, I am confident. You know, I like to do affirmations or just be really simple with things. But if you're trying to maybe draw in somebody, maybe you write them a little love note here. You can get really creative with this part of the spell. But the thing is that you want to really center your intentions. And what you're going to do before you even start, after you're done, you're going to fold this up however which way you want to, and you're going to place it underneath your bowl. Now, for the purpose of this video, I already wrote out my intentions, and I actually have it underneath my crystal coaster, so it's just like it's amplifying through the bowl. Now the bowl, like I said, you want a glass bowl, and you know, you don't want to use plastic. Even if it's a mug, even if you have like a coffee mug or a porcelain bowl, it's really important that you use glass because we're going to charge our water, we're going to program it, and water responds well with glass because of the structure of the molecules, the glass molecules. They're round, they're not sharp edged, they're very circular and round molecules, and when you're working with trying to communicate and program water, water just responds better, and it's able to pick up your program, your intentions, your thoughts, your feelings when it's in glass. So I'm going to start by pouring in just probably like, I'm just eyeballing it. You just really want enough water that's going to, you know, you're able to submerge your mask in. Okay, so some distilled water goes in. I'm also going to just put my honey so it can start to kind of dissolve in it. I have about half of a tablespoon here of honey, putting that right in. And you know, this spell is really great for attracting anything really. When you're working with rose and honey, and even just, you know, the piece of paper that's programming your water right now, you can use this spell for anything really. You can use this for about anything, any kind of attraction. It doesn't necessarily have to be about people or love. It can be material things, it can be things that you're just trying to attract within. But yeah, so we're just gonna give that a mix, and that's basically all that you need if this is all that you have, but we're gonna be extra right now and go the extra mile. Next, I'm gonna add just 2 drops, because this stuff is strong. Okay, 2 drops of rose essential oil. So fragrant. So after you add in the honey and the rose essential oil, you can just give it a good swirl and allow the honey to incorporate within the water. Allow the aromatherapy to take its effect. It's already taking an effect on me. But this is really the time to really drop down into the present moment and get into the zone and really just become hypnotic with it, you know, with this swirl, and begin to just program the water with your intentions. You can either just become quiet, or you can even talk to it. You can even recite what you wrote down on the piece of paper, or just really focus on a feeling, on what you're trying to bring in, what you're trying to attract or draw its attention. This would be the best moment. I like to do this before I add anything else, because this is the main things that you really want. Now that you've set your intention, we're going to continue to program and, you know, swirl and continue to program, but we're just going to take a pinch of this rose clay. Like I said, you don't want a lot. This is just to kind of dye the water, and also has great benefits to it for the skin as well. So again, this is something that you really want to allow to dissolve into the water, and again, just get hypnotic with it with this swirl. Some people like to, you know, pay attention to become aware of the swirl direction. And lastly, we're going to just add 1 pump you know, because it's an oil. So we're gonna quickly just mix this up. It won't fully be mixed because it's an oil, but it'll get onto our sheet. So lastly, you're just gonna add it in. You can also, you know, I'm gonna take a couple moments before I place this in and just really connect with the water. And you're just gonna take your sheet mask and put it inside and let it sit in there for however long. I usually just let it sit for about 5 minutes. I might continue to swirl it. Look how pretty that is. Look how pretty the water is. It's like a very pale pink and it smells amazing. So, and then it has this orangey kind of thing going on with the oil. But yeah, I'm gonna let this sit for about 5 minutes and then I'll put it on my face. And it's time to turn yourself into a psychopath, basically. Okay. Doing this, connecting with your face. I like to just keep putting the elixir on. And you really don't want to do this if you just exfoliated. So be careful, or just don't put any essential oil. If you just exfoliated your face, don't put anything harsh in it. All right, so yeah, then you just chill around like you're a psychopath and vibe out. You want to leave this on until it dries or until you feel like it's time to take it off. I like to put extra stuff, like seriously, it feels so good, you know. And you can even like, I used rose because this is like, you know, for the intention that I'm using it for, but you can use any kind of essential oil, different scents, to, you know, and change it up, you know, depending on the intention. Rose is great for love and attraction and self-care and love. And my face really needed this right now. I'm lazy, and so I've been taking off my makeup with baby wipes because I have tons of them, you know, in the house. And it's just something that I've always done. But Huggies really fucked up my skin. It like burned the shit out of my fucking skin. So I've been waiting a couple days to actually do this. So this is great. Just hydrated. It's so hydrated. So after you're done with this mask, you want to just follow up with your moisturizer. Rinse. You want to rinse it first. You want to rinse once you take off the mask. You want to rinse it. I just kind of like let my face sit with that on, and then I have my oil that I make for my face and my hair. So that is about it. That's my glamour ritual. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm just gonna sit here and massage my face and just give myself a little bit of love after that mask. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this, if you guys want more content like this, because like I said, I put a lot of glamour magic into my body products that I create for myself. So you know, I'm kind of getting low on actually my body oil. And so let me know if you guys want a recipe and how to charge your body oils with magic and intention. I could do a video on that. Let me know if you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you guys try it or if you've done something similar to this. And I'll see you guys on the flip side. Peace.